which one that you want to do, which one that you're most interested in, encompassing all these things that we talked about. So, one of them is my label in art, so finding something that you personally do, not something that you're trying, but you do, tying it back to Libra zodiac sign, tying it back to the theme of beauty and art and aesthetic. It can be, oh, I don't know, hunting, it can be playing a video game, it can be, playing a sport, anything closest that you can think of and, that you're doing that's, that ties into Libra. It could even be, reading, and, writing poetry. So, that is one thing that will be due on, coincidentally enough, Zach's birthday on the 23rd, and I will cush that he is a Scorpio sun, so we'll be getting into, his birthday and all that. But he does have approval from me, and we've known each other for a very, very long time. Now, that walking stick that you, oversaw, who I was addressing, remember earlier I said, you need to have a, computer science or, math major, or listen to Jeff Henshaw. If you think about Capoletta, that, the dish that Marianne Esposito made, in broth, and the kitchen spoon over the pan, that is what you need to think of when you think of the person who just walked in. To tell you the truth, I am very, very hurt by it. I do have a lot of resentment to Susan for going behind my back and breaking the deal, the promise that we made, because I had Zach Callison. I made arrangements for him to student teach because he has a fascination for history, something I did not know about him, but also for science and space as well. So both of those subjects are, completely his thing. And it was completely his decision. I did not have any part in pushing it, although I did bring it up. I did definitely give a good amount of persuasion and inspiration for him. And he was supposed to be there and student teach, but she got Tyler for student teacher, for one of the history teachers that I, that over at the school over there that I teach at, because I am being more controlling, even though I'm not there. I think it's easier to be more controlling over certain teachers when I'm not physically there, which I have been waiting to do for 2 years, and it's high time that I do that. So, yeah, I'm very, very infuriated by that. So anyway, that's just a little something that you need to know. The next project is fix a relationship, which goes under balance, fairness, socialite, and peace, harmony, and relationships, obviously, because the house of Libra, if anything is in the 7th house, which are all the life areas, your career, your money management, your, you'll get up and go, all those things are in the houses. And all of the houses, when you see something in the 8th house, the house of Scorpio, for example, I have my son, I believe, in the 4th house. those candles. So, house 7 is togetherness and relationship. So, that's astrology information. So, we talked all about the houses. So, fix a relationship, any relationship in your life. It can be a family relationship, or it can be a friend relationship. It can just be a stranger relationship. It can even be the relationship that I'm having between myself and the student teacher. What in the relationship is good, is running smoothly, and is in balance, and is, positive and, harmonious, and what is not going well that needs some initiation and being assertive and needs fixing. So that's something as well. And it's something to balance. Anything that, you find in the world that is unbalanced or unjust or unfair. It can be as simple as a dinner plate, or it can be someone's trial when they were going to jail over, if they didn't commit a crime. Any movie, any television show would also work well, maybe even a character from, a novel, a short story that you read that is unbalanced or had a situation that was not balanced and not, harmonious and peaceful. So I have all of the information about all of these things on my page. I'm just not going to go over that right now. I just wanted to go over how it's going to look. Any questions about anything? Okay. So, so all of these will be due on the 23rd. All of these things. All 3 of these. All at 5:30 p.m. That's when they're all due. So, I didn't clarify that. Which is when we're going to be getting into the next astrological season, which is going to be really, really fascinating and really, really interesting. And we're going to be taking a deep and slow delve into Pluto and the occult, the invisible world, science, things having to do with cells, all those things. And also, the Dark Lord, destruction, bad habits such as, sex and drugs and all those types of things, which I never going to do. I took a vow. If you didn't know the story of my grandpa, of what he did with his smoking and is still doing. And, back in the day, now things were very, very similar. They were not exactly the same, but they were very, very similar. But there was the difference of smoking, because it was a normal thing for people to smoke back in the day. And, well, he jumped on the bandwagon, and it's impossible to probably stop it now. It's just like the public education system. That whole compulsory indoctrination, factory, which is supposed to be educational. And, yeah. So, I already talked about that. So, now, everybody, you can take a break now.